Hello everyone, welcome to Scoring the Players, where Newcastle United have been absolutely battered by Aston Villa. Let's get cracking, everybody. Yes, hello everyone. So disappointing. However, let's talk about a couple of positives. Match Bingo are sponsoring us today, and they've come up with a fantastic offer for you ahead of the Ipswich game next week, which is crucial. Take a look at this. So over 200,000 has been paid out already to players so far by taking sports betting, football and bingo, combining them into one brilliant app. Make sure you get your bingo card for the Ipswich game coming up next week. Click through the link in the description or see the QR code on your screen, scan that and that'll take you to the app. Bingo cards for this game are you buy 4 and you get 1 free. So thank you very much to Match Bingo for sponsoring us today. Remember, if you deposit a tenner, they'll give you 20 quid back. So you're going to have 30 quid for the price of tenner to play with this weekend. And remember, you'll get an extra line of bingo as well. So if you buy 4, you get an extra line, which is awesome. So welcome to my hotel. I am currently in Watford Gap, just outside of Northamptonshire, or inside rather. But I've calmed down a little bit. I've been to the shop and what have you, got my food ready for the night. Bit of dairy leaves, some sandwiches, you know. But anyways, let's get cracking because this is going to be, that's all the positive that you're going to get with me. This is going to be very negative, so let's get cracking with probably our best player, even though he's conceded 4 goals in Nick Pope, a couple of outstanding saves. I don't really think you could do much about the goals, to be honest with you. The massive deflection on the first one, the second and third one, I can't. The fourth one was a great one. So for me, Nick Pope, he's Newcastle's player of the match. Just going to say it straight away, right from the off. And he's going to score 5 out of 10. And that shows you something about the rest of this team, how poor they've all played as individuals and as a team. Kieran Trippier, right back, defensively struggled massively. Unai Emery got it spot on with his tactics, get Watkins in between him and Schär, and he ripped him apart, especially first half in particular. I thought Trippier struggled with his pace. Obviously, age is against him. Kieran Trippier's going to get a 2 out of 10 for me. I just thought it wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good enough, and Villa target and fair play. Fabian Schär alongside him scored the equaliser. He likes scoring at Villa Park. He's got 3 and 3. But defensively, he was all over the place. I am going to score him a little bit higher because he scored the goal. But that's about it. He's going to get a 3 out of 10 for me. I think he was sloppy for, especially the one where he gives the ball away and Onana then goes and curls it. But defensively, he was a little bit all over the place. Really was. Alongside him, Dan Burn. I actually thought Burn was probably the best out of him and Schär. Dan Burn is going to score 4 out of 10 for me. Struggled at the beginning, but then after the first initial 20 minutes, I thought he was fine. He even picked up a yellow card recklessly. But he scored the own goal. I'm not going to go against that, but I think Dan Burn was probably the best of those defenders so far. Left back, Tino Livramento, who got forward at times, that is. The goals didn't really come too much from him, from his side rather. Again, I haven't seen the own goal back or anything like that, but he was okay. I'll match up with Dan Burn. I'm going to score Tino Livramento a 4. Let's talk about the midfield 3 who were non-existent in my eyes today. The best out of the 3, probably just, is Sandro Tonali, who's going to get a 3 out of 10 for me. Just wasn't at it. A lot of the ball, a lot of huffing and puffing, but the amount of times that Villa just went through the midfield 3 time after time and leaving our defence vulnerable with Trippier and Schär just had no protection. So that's probably Sandro Tonali's, well, fact it is his worst performance of the season. Probably his worst in a black and white shirt. Alongside him, Joe Linton, I thought he was even worse, a 2 out of 10. One of the worst performances I've seen from Joe Linton. He was moved over on the right-hand side because Newcastle didn't really have too many options, really, after the subs and what have you, but giving the ball away, sloppy, wasn't usual self. Again, getting cut open, wasn't a threat going forward. Simply wasn't good enough for me. Joe Linton, out of the midfield 3 the last few games, even though we've been winning games previously. He's been doing good, don't get me wrong, but the other 2 are outshining him, especially Tonali. Bruno Gomes, one of his worst performances in a black and white shirt. I'll match that, a 2 out of 10. Just wasn't there. Just didn't see enough of him on the ball, first of all, to create. I didn't see him in the final third enough. And fair play to Aston Villa for doing that as well, but Bruno just wasn't at it today. The captain, you've got to show by example. He didn't shine today. And look, I am being harsh, but I'm judging him per game on these scoring the players. That's the That's the beauty about it. This isn't a collective over the season. This is game by game. That is Bruno's worst game in this season. Easily. Quite easily for me. Just amount of times, as I say, Villa were getting past our midfield through simple passes really worries me because no one was protecting the defence. A defence that doesn't have much pace except from Tino. So there's your three. Jacob Murphy didn't offer anything at all. Got subbed off. Poor 2 out of 10. Just didn't see enough. Didn't see enough of him. He's been on blistering form the past 2 to 3 months. Just none of that today. Non-existent. Nothing. Isak didn't get any service from him. No crosses from him hardly. Nah, nothing for me. 2 out of 10. And then Harvey Barnes on the left-hand side didn't offer much either. Going to match that. I thought both wingers were poor today. Considering the other day, they were absolutely brilliant. And they've just gone from this to this in the space of the next game. And obviously Harvey Barnes, as soon as he doesn't perform, unfortunately, he comes out the side. Anthony Gordon comes in. I think that'll happen next week. I think we'll see that change against Ipswich. Gordon will start. But Harvey Barnes, for me, just, again, similar to... I know Harvey Barnes is a little bit different. He likes to come inbound, but he lost the ball a couple of times as well. He's slightly better than Murphy, but I'm not scoring him any more than Murphy. I think he's a high 2. Murphy's a poor low 2. But Alexander Isak barely got a kick. Barely was seen. Start to come deep. Because naturally, if you knock at the ball, you'll start to come deep. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 for me. If the wingers aren't supplying them, your strikers aren't going to score. And midfield, as I say, they were non-existent. So Alexander Isak, slightly better than the wingers, but he'll be disappointed because he didn't get enough on the ball. And fair play, again, once more to Aston Villa. The substitutions, obviously we're seeing Willock, we're seeing Gordon. Didn't have an impact on the game. And I think Gordon, I think we'll see more of Gordon next week if he starts, I think, naturally. But I have to score them because I got enough minutes on the pitch, so I'm going to match that. I'm going to score them 2. What did they do? Krath barely got any minutes. Krath, I'll match that 2. Oh, it was just not a good day at the office. Callum Wilson, what did he get? 10 minutes including stoppages? 2. And then Fabian Schär was absolutely having a stinker. They brought Matt Targett on and moved him left back. Not applicable for Matt Targett against his former side, but not often I do these kind of videos where it's all negged out and negative, but do you know what it is? They didn't deserve anything today. I've already said that in my reaction. Check out Sam's as well. Both Johnny and Sam said exactly the same thing. Just simply wasn't good enough. The tactics today from Jason Tindall, because he's obviously taking care of the side, went 1-0 down. I was really, really worried. Really worried. We got back somehow. Probably we didn't deserve it. Villa hit the woodwork 3 times. I didn't see enough changes for me. Maybe that's the experience of how. But for me, there wasn't enough reaction changes to it. We conceded 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. We've got to be switched on. We've got to be doing better. So I'm scoring a lot of 2s for the players. I think I'm going to match up Jason Tindall, a 2 out of 10 performance for the team. And obviously he is largely, not all of it, largely responsible for today with the absence of Eddie Howe. No doubt Eddie Howe would have had his say. Should he have changed the lineups? It's easy to say that in hindsight, isn't it, when the game's passed? Should he have brought more fresh or changed the tactics up during the game? There wasn't anything for me. We were just all waiting for a full-time whistle and let's get out of there. There's no doubt, obviously, Villa fans like to tell you that they've won. When they don't win, they stay very quiet. So fair play to Aston Villa. I've already said that. That's not a pop, but that's my experience coming to Villa Park the last 9-10 years. But anyways, there's my score from the players. Sorry it's not positive. Nick Pope's my man of the match and he's left 4 goals in and 3 of them hit the woodwork. That tells you everything you need to know about Newcastle United today. It's simply not good enough. Isn't it not? Isn't it, Les? Ferdinand? Do you want to see out loud? Come on. Let's get you up. Come in. Jump up. Oh. There we go. What do you think, Les? What do you think, man? What do you think? If it's a silent... No? You're not happy? You're not happy either? Are you tired? Right. I've got the dog with us. Everyone, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Ta-da.